sit down. We have to have a very serious conversation. A conversation that we might not want to have. A conversation that, well, it's time to face reality. It is time for the New Day to break up and get a divorce. I can't believe I'm saying that. Honestly, I just kind of always just assumed the New Day were going to be here. Like an appliance from the 70s that just lasts forever. I figured the New Day would outlast me. I thought I would die and the New Day would go on for another 30 or 40 years. They just seem to just, always have been there and always will be there, omnipresent, the New Day seem. They are going on their 10-year anniversary this year, actually, and the time is right now. Well, in a couple months. But first, do you want to win this Smoking Skull Steve Austin belt or the belt behind me? Of course you do. All you got to do, comment below and subscribe. That's key. Subscribe, comment, and at 10,000 subscribers, I'm gonna pull somebody at random and give away the belt. I'll pay for shipping and everything. And I'm not even that far away. I'm at like 4,400, so like 5,600 more. Yes, I can do math. You're like, Ken, why are you doing this? Nothing's free. Well, I mean, yes and no. I'm trying to become a full-time YouTuber. I want to do videos every single day. I've been watching wrestling since WrestleMania 5. That's right, when the Mega Powers exploded. And it's time. I want to talk wrestling every day, all the time, and for you beautiful people out there. But first, we got to continue on with this tragic video of the New Day breaking up. Even 3 months ago, I thought, no way we can break up the New Day. There's no way possible to ever get in between this group of friends, and yet, of all the rivals, of all the people to do it, Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross and the Final Testament are going to be the guys that did it. The group that has 2 managers that don't speak. They broke up the New Day, the group that has just such strong bonds. And it's crazy. It is crazy. Karrion Kross is going to go down in the history books as the one guy Triple H could not get over. Yeah, I get it. He came with a poor S&M gimmick from NXT and he was awesome in NXT. I don't care what he was. I care who he is now, and he is lame and he sucks, but hey, all power to him. He broke up the New Day. Now, they haven't fully broken up yet, but they are definitely teasing it. And you might be thinking, well, why do we gotta break them up to begin with? Like, they're just so perfect together, and I agree. They are perfect together. Arguably, they are the best tag team of all time. Definitely the best tag team since the Hardys, Dudleys, Edge and Christian era. I will definitely say that them and the Usos together, they are the best tag team of the last 20 years. Now that I see the storyline progressing and how it is, I'm more and more intrigued by it. I really do feel that Xavier Woods just needs to go off on his own for a while, because what are the New Day doing? When was the last time the New Day actually had a storyline? I mean, Xavier Woods, he was the King of the Ring, and then he got injured, so you could say, well, that's what stalled him. Okay, fine, he got injured, but when he came back, there was nothing for him. Before that, it was Big E. Big E was the champion, and before that, it was Kofi Mania. Great moments. I love that Big E won the title before he, got injured, and that sucks, and that was a tragedy, so I'm really happy that he did win, and I love Kofi Mania. I was so on board with Kofi winning the heavyweight titles, and so that was amazingly awesome, but really, those were singular stories, and not so much the New Day as a whole. And okay, but fine, let's just say those are New Day stories. If one of them wins, they all win, right? Because they're the New Day and they rock. However, as a tag team, when's the last time they did anything? I mean, even in single stars, when's the last time they did anything? Nobody really cares about them anymore. And I'm not saying nobody cares about them like Chris Jericho and AEW, where everybody's like, boo, go home, please retire. No, we all love the New Day still, and I'm guilty of this. I'm definitely guilty. I love the New Day. But at the same time, I don't really care about them. I have definitely taken them for granted. I have definitely gone to the bathroom when they're wrestling. What is there for them to do? They've been around for 10 years. Nobody has been around for 10 years in this day and age like the New Day has been. For it to be a cohesive unit, I mean, yeah, a singular star has been around for 10 years, but to be a faction, a tag team, the Horsemen never lasted that long. The Shield never lasted that long. No, they haven't. And I really do think that we're just bored of the New Day. It's not like we hate them. It's just, we've seen them. We've seen them so many times. It's like, I don't know. When you come out of a cereal box at WrestleMania, what else is there to do? God, I would love to have that on my resume. Yeah, I came out of a giant cereal box at a WrestleMania. Oh, tell me about that, Ken. That would be amazing. That would be awesome. That would be hilarious. It's time for them to move on, and it's sad when one door closes, but you know what? Another one opens. And I think this could be Xavier Woods' shot. I really, really do. I think Xavier Woods has so much potential. He is, to me, the architect of the New Day. He is just, I feel that he's the brains behind it. Kofi, he's just the nice guy, right? He's the nice guy. He was the veteran that gave it credibility. And Big E, I do believe he was like kind of the heart and soul of the New Day. And it hasn't been the same without him, through no fault of anybody's, but it hasn't been the same without him. And I think Xavier Woods is like, I don't know, he's like the brains behind it. He's the guy that can get something over, right? He's the guy that's pushing the ideas. He's the guy that's staying up late and making things happen. He's the guy with a YouTube channel that made it popular and successful because he's always just thinking, right? And I think that if we pushed him in that direction of being the villain, a justified villain nonetheless, he would take that ball and run with it. Now, instantly a high mid-carder, right? Instantly where Chad Gable is. Chad Gable is a high mid-carder right now. But I think with a little bit of time and effort, he could jump into the World Championship picture. I really, really think that. And what's great about this heel turn, it's very natural. The way that Kofi Kingston has brought in Odyssey Jones, Kofi brings him in, and Kofi's justified too. He's like, hey, you know what? We are veterans and we're bringing in a rookie, just like we wish that a veteran would have brought us when we were rookies. So that's like, yeah, that's legit. But he didn't clear it with his teammate of 10 years. He didn't clear it with him. All right? How are you going to bring in somebody when you've been driving with someone for 10 years and suddenly you're going to invite someone into the car with you? No. That was very inconsiderate of Kofi, even if it came from a good place. And then when Kofi throws in the fact that, well, I just did it because we wish we had done it, he kind of makes Woods feel guilty for the feelings that he's having. And then they have the tag match, and he tags in Odyssey Jones. That was hilarious. He tags in Odyssey Jones, and Xavier Woods is like, whoa, what about me? That was like, okay. He's a little perturbed, a little perplexed. It was, it was so funny, so natural. This is their 10-year anniversary. I'm really hoping that at the celebration, we have Kofi there, we have Xavier Woods there, we have Big E there, we even have Odyssey Jones. Maybe Odyssey Jones comes out with the cake, and that's the last straw, but at the 10-year anniversary, let's break them up. On the 10-year to the day anniversary, we break up the New Day, and it's Xavier Woods just going crazy. Maybe he brings in somebody also to take care of Odyssey Jones, and Big E is just like, what are you doing? Don't do this. But maybe they handcuff Big E because he cannot take a bump. We do not want to risk anything. I don't care what it is. His health is more important than any storyline. We're not going to risk Big E's neck, but it would be so cool if Big E was there and he was just like, please don't do this. Please don't do this. And maybe we don't even have the handcuffs and Big E is just like, he's tied between his physical health, not being able to do anything, and yet being free to do something. That would be like a Shakespearean tragedy, that here he is able to help but can't help because of unseen injuries. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'd rather him handcuffed because maybe he would still help even with the injury and storyline. So just handcuff him, but he still has to watch the whole process. Xavier Woods just decimates and destroys and breaks the New Day on their 10-year to the day anniversary. Just do it. We've seen New Day for 10 years. This would shake things up. And how could we not hate the guy who broke up the New Day? How could we not hate the guy who turned on Kofi? Please don't put him in a feud instantly with the Wyatt Six. I want to see him I want to see some wins. I want to see some mic time. I want to see some viciousness and just his creative mind going crazy on the WWE universe. That would be that would be awesome. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that we're in a world in which I want the New Day to break up. I didn't even think it could happen, and now here I am clamoring for it. But you know what? When was the last time I was excited about any New Day angle? When Xavier Woods won the King of the Ring. That was like 2 years ago. I have not cared about the New Day in forever. I mean, I like them, but I haven't been excited. I have not been this excited about the New Day in for so so long, and I just think, yeah, let's do this. Let's shake it up. Thank you, Karrion Kross, of all people. And guys, what do you think? What do you think? Do you want the New Day to break up? Or if you don't want the New Day to break up, do you think it's the right thing for the New Day to break up and just to get some, get a storyline going with them? Do something with them other than just selling t-shirts. You know what I mean? Let's do something with them. Tell me below what you think so you can win the belt as well. I appreciate every single one of you, and have a good day.